Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Paula from Paula's DIY Decor, and I'm the crafter from Down Under. Well, today I have two super easy and gorgeous Halloween DIYs. So for my first DIY, I want to share with you how I made this really cute Halloween skull mug centerpiece. It's a great way to use your Halloween mugs by just putting some decor around them and getting to work with the centerpiece. So you're going to need some Halloween mugs, some florals, you're going to need some wooden sticks, some Halloween stickers, black paint, and some greenery. So kicking off with our greenery, I only wanted to use 2 stems, but I wanted to paint them black because this is a Halloween decoration. Using some black acrylic paint, I covered my greenery front and back. And then using these garden stakes, I cut them in half using my little shearers and kept one piece with the pointy end. And I wanted to create a border because what I'm creating is a stick sign or a sign that I'm going to attach to a stick. So using a black permanent marker, I created a black border and then I coloured in that border with that black permanent marker. And then using some orange acrylic paint, I filled in the sign that had the pointed edge. And then whilst I had the orange acrylic paint out, I created an orange border using that paint. And then I filled in the inside of that sign with some white acrylic paint. And then using the end of my paintbrush, I just created some little circles to create a polka dot effect as a border for my orange sign. And then to create my stick, I just took out another one of those plant sticks or planter sticks, and I cut it in half and covered it in black acrylic paint. And then using these fabulous little Halloween stickers that I found in my local craft store. In Australia, it's a discount store called Kmart. But you can find stickers, Halloween stickers, really anywhere in a craft store or a discount store. So I just popped out my stickers again and I just inserted spooky on one of those signs, the orange sign, and I added some little bat illustrations, and then I picked out this fabulous looking little spider's web and stuck that and cut it down so that it fit nicely on my second sign. And I picked out a word that said boo, popped that in the center, and then grabbed another little sticker of a spider and just trimmed that down. And then I had 2 signs ready to adhere to my center stick. So using some craft glue, I just adhered my signs in slightly opposite and a little bit off-center direction just to give it some interest and make it look a little bit more spooky. And then I had this fabulous orange velvet pumpkin that I created in a previous project, and I'll put the link to that project in the description box below. And again, using the same sticker set, I had some Halloween faces that I just stuck onto the face of this velvet pumpkin. It stuck on quite well and instantly transformed an elegant pumpkin into a more Halloween type of pumpkin. And then using my permanent marker, coloured in the skewer stick in black so it all coordinated. So here's this fabulous skull mug that I found in my local supermarket store called Coles. I inserted some floral foam and then picked out the black fern that we painted earlier in this project, cut it apart and started to make my floral arrangement. So using a combination of black roses, some of those black ferns, which as you can see when I pulled it apart, I just used a toothpick to help me to insert the single fern into the floral foam, and started to insert some colour into this floral centerpiece using some deep orange gerberas, some deep pink flowers of all different types, and just started to create a colourful arrangement that I really suited my eye basically. And of course it's important with centerpieces that you do create some height and some width So make sure that you put your flowers, in all different heights and sort of popping out to the side, a little bit to the front, a little bit to the back, and create some real dimension to your floral arrangements. And here I also used some black raffia to create some interest by cutting it naturally curled. So I just cut some strips and pop them into the arrangement. And then using some Halloween ribbon that I had in my stash, I created a little shoelace bow, layered it with the purple ribbon and the orange ribbon, and hot glued it to the top of the stake and the sign. And then I wanted to create a little bow. So again, cutting 2 pieces of orange and 2 pieces of this beautiful purple pumpkin ribbon, I just created, I guess, a funky bow, I think it's called, and just pulled it together with that black raffia and inserted it to the side of this mug. And that was the end of this spooky Halloween skull mug. And using the floral arrangement, repurposing that gorgeous pumpkin and creating a spooky little sign, I think it turned out absolutely cute, really gorgeous, not too scary, but a great little centerpiece you can use on your mantle, or a 3-tiered tray, or even a centerpiece for a lovely Halloween tablescape. My second DIY I want to share with you is a variation of the first project, but this time we're going to use a pumpkin mug to create a lovely Halloween centerpiece. Now this one is slightly different. You're going to need a range of white and orange and yellow florals, but we're going to create a little witch's hat for this pumpkin mug. So using some black foam that I had in my stash, it's this lovely glitter black foam that you can pick up in any craft store. I just created a triangle by using just folding a square piece to create a triangle shape, and then using some hot glue brought the triangle hat together, and then cutting it down to size because I didn't want the witch's hat to be too big. As I wanted to use it as part of my floral centerpiece, I just popped the cone, I guess, which is the top of the hat, and on top of another piece of black glitter foam, and created a circle shape. And then using my hot glue, I just adhered the top of my witch's hat, or the cone, to the circle, and it didn't matter that it wasn't a perfect circle. It didn't matter that it wasn't in perfect shape, because witches' hats are supposed to be slightly wonky, and once you insert it into the centerpiece, you won't even tell anyway. I adhered the top to the base, created my witch's hat, and then covered up my glue seam with this gorgeous black and white spiderweb ribbon. And then again, inserting some floral foam into the pumpkin mug, I used some of that black fern that we painted earlier, and pop that at the base of the mug to create some height at the back and some interest. And again, using some of those black roses and some of these kind of musty or mustard yellow florals, and some of these deep orange flowers that I had. I guess they look like daisies, but I don't think they're called daisies. Just used a variety of these colours to coordinate with the mug. I used a leftover of a floral stem and poked a hole in the base of my witch's hat with my hot glue gun, and then inserted that floral stick to just allow me to then insert the witch's hat into the top of the floral arrangement, as you can see there. Popped it on an angle just to give it a bit more interest, and then continued to insert my florals all the way around this mug. If you're new to my channel, a big warm welcome to you. I love to make seasonal decor, home decor pieces, and gorgeous tablescapes. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all your kind comments. I love reading them all, and they certainly do inspire me to continue this crafting journey with you. So if you're liking this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the description box below. I've thoroughly enjoyed making these 2 DIYs with you. I hope you have a go at them yourselves and enjoy your Halloween decor. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.